You think missing a day broke you, but what if it freed you? I won't feed you any bull. Yesterday, I didn't record. Day 5 was supposed to drop, and it didn't. And I know exactly what you're thinking because I've thought it 1,000 times. Here we go again. Another person who can't even stick to their own challenge. But here's the plot twist. Missing yesterday didn't break the reset sprint, it completed it. Because everything I've been teaching you this week just got battle tested and it passed. You didn't break the momentum, you broke the lie that you have to be perfect to matter. Welcome to Daily Power Boost, Ignite Your Potential, the podcast where your transformation begins. I'm Sean Michael, and each day I'll bring you quick, impactful insights and action steps to fuel your personal and professional growth. Whether you're an entrepreneur, a leader, or someone ready to break limits and ignite greatness, this is your daily power boost to crush obstacles, stay focused, and awaken the extraordinary potential within you. Because remember, greatness begins within. Let's go. Welcome back to Daily Power Boost. This is day 5 of the reset sprint, the day I didn't plan to miss, but absolutely needed to. You don't need another productivity hack. You don't need a motivational speech about getting back on the horse. You need to kill the voice that says one gap erases everything you are. Because that voice is a liar. And today, I'm going to prove it. On day 4, we talked about the re-entry ritual, how to restart without theatrical apology tours. Today, it's war. War against the part of you that thinks your worth is measured in streaks. In the past, my wife would make a simple mistake, forget her keys, miss a turn, and immediately say, "I'm so stupid." Every single time I'd stop her saying, "You're not stupid, you're human. Don't talk to yourself like that." But then I missed day 5 of my own challenge, and the first voice I heard wasn't hers. It was mine. And it was vicious. Here we go again, Sean. Another thing you couldn't stick to. Another promise you broke. I caught myself mid-spiral and thought, I wouldn't let her talk to herself this way. Why am I letting me? The comeback isn't about filling the gap. It's about refusing to live in the voice that created it. Your reset is not an apology, so stop explaining yourself to the version of you that demands perfection. That version isn't your boss, it's your bully. Your reset is not about catching up. You don't owe yesterday anything. You don't owe last month anything, but you owe today everything. Your reset is an identity declaration. Every time you restart, you're not just fixing what's broken, you're proving what's unbreakable. The part of you that refuses to stay down. Right here, wherever you are, stop performing. Take one breath that belongs to who you're becoming, not who you think you failed to be. I want you to reflect on these questions. What comeback are you punishing yourself for needing? What's the smallest way to prove you still belong here? If you stopped apologizing for being human, what would you start creating? Here's your reset boost for today, and it's non-negotiable. Step 1, name the gap, the thing you stopped, the streak you broke, the rhythm you lost. Say it out loud. No shame, just facts. Step 2, kill the story. The gap doesn't mean you're weak, undisciplined, or broken. It means you're alive. And alive things pause, pivot, and restart. Step 3, make the move, one action right now. Not to erase what you missed, but to declare who you still are. Missing day 5 didn't make me a fraud. It made me real. And you know what I realized? The people who need this message most aren't the ones with perfect streaks. They're the ones convinced they don't deserve to restart. If that's you, I want you to hear this. Your voice matters more after the gap than before it, because now it carries weight. Now it carries truth. Now it carries proof that showing up isn't about never falling down. It's about never staying there. This was day 5 of the reset sprint, the reset invitation. Make your own comeback. But this isn't the end of anything. It's the beginning of everything. Because you just learned the most dangerous truth in personal development. You don't need permission to restart. You just need to remember you never actually stopped being who you are. Your voice doesn't need perfect timing to matter. It needs you to remember every comeback starts with a single choice. I'm still here and I'm not done. With strength and heart, I'm Shawn Michael. Thanks for tuning in to Daily Power Boost. Ignite your potential. Remember, transformation starts with action. So take today's insight, make it your own, and awaken your inner potential. Because remember, greatness begins within. Catch you tomorrow for your next Power Boost.